Hey y'all, what's up? How y'all doing? Welcome back to the channel. And it's going to be the answers to the pick a card reading from Message from Spirit. I want to say welcome to all those who are new to the channel. Thank you for supporting me. And for those that have been around, I want to say peace and love and blessings. And we've been growing and we're going to continue to grow. And along with my message that I've been feeling like, what is the answer? What are we hearing from Spirit? So that's why I picked that pick a card, 5-card spread. What is your message from Spirit? It went with the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck. And they have a 5-card spread in there. And in the 5-card spread, you get 5 cards that are surrounding messages from Spirit. And I'm going to let you guys know how it goes. So the first card you will get in the placement will be your message from your higher self. The second card will be a message that comes from the heavens, your angels. What is the heavenly beings or the angels? This is what they want to give you. The third card is the earthly card. It's a message from the Earth Mother and from all your animal and plants and the stones allies that conform in your spirit. The fourth card placement is the message from your ancestors. This card is a powerful message that's from who you are connected through your heritage, through your spirit line. And the fifth card is from your future self. So that's how it goes. So those that pick Jade, which is the green stone, you got 5 cards and 2 bonus cards. So let's go with your first card. And your first card, you got Taking Risks. It's a beautiful card. It's like an eagle flying out through the sunset, but like in the desert. So Taking Risks, high plateau. A high plateau is a large, flat area of land that is significantly higher than the landscape around you. This side, at least 1 or 2 are sheer and steep. These foundations are typically caused by the upwelling of a volcanic or magma and movement or even erosion. Some indigenous groups call these tabloids or tableaus, means house of the gods. When you stand at the edge of one of these sheet walls, you can feel that you are in the place of the gods. The sacred landscape wants you to know. When you draw this card, it is time for you to step beyond your normal everyday life. Take some risks. Face your fears. Do things in a new and even unorthodox way. Listen more to your inner voice than to the voices and opinions of others. Rather than running from the potential failure, embrace it. History has shown that those willing to face failure will often succeed in massive ways later. So your first card was Taking Risks. The second card is New Beginnings. So after you take them risks, you're going to get new beginnings. A beautiful card as well. To me, it looks like the dark part of the card might be water, but I could be wrong. And it looks like the blue part is like the sky, and then the red part is like the sunset, like the blue is like the stars. So I'm not exactly sure. But it's a beautiful card. I love these cards. The illustrations are very beautiful. So your second card is New Beginnings. See what that means for y'all. New beginnings. So, it's a radiant sunrise. The sun is the most profound symbol of life itself, large enough to fit 1 million Earths inside it. In ancient cultures, the largest of the rising sun represent hope and the understanding that life begins again, fresh and new, responsible for the climate and the weather of the earth. It is a symbol of birth and rebirth. It can also represent resurrection in a time of profound spiritual awakening. It symbolizes the end of darkness and the beginning of light and the initiation of a whole new cycle. The sacred landscape wants you to know your life is expounding in profound and wondrous ways. New experiences and ideals are emerging. Vitality and wide open opportunities are at your hand. Seize the day. This is a perfect time to begin that new project or give birth to an emerging ideal. Timing is everything, and the time is now. Anything and everything is possible. Good fortune awaits you. The rising sun is the ultimate symbol of Yang principles, explaining power and activity. You are radiant and luminous. There is a glow within you that can be felt by all. All right. And the third card you got is love. Wild rose. That's a wild rose. Roses are the universal symbol of love. The rose was associated with Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty. It also thought it represents the truth. In Roman times, a rose was hung in a meeting place with the understanding that only truth could be spoken under that rose. In many Native American tribes, wild roses are a powerful symbol of life. Some tribes believe that the wild roses were protection so that they kept their homes safe. The wild rose, as opposed to the domestic rose, represents a love that is wild and free and without bounds. It blossoms all summer and it's beloved by bees and butterflies. The sacred landscape wants you to know love is all around you. Love is coming into your life. You are already more cherished than you can possibly know. Indeed, you are a sacred vessel for the love to flow through. And when you stand in the center of it all is well. No matter what is happening around you, know that you are loved and you are lovable. You know that there is nothing that you need to do to deserve love. You are enough just as you are. The Creator is love. And in the depth of your soul, you are love. In matters of the heart and romance, all is healing or is already healed in terms of self-love. Your confidence and self-esteem are growing, and you take the time to cherish the care for yourself. So you are loved. First card, remember, was taking risks. Second card was new beginnings. And third card, remember, is the wild rose, which represents love. Your fourth card is leadership. Leadership says North Star. So it's like a polar bear underneath the sky. That creature looked like a polar bear to me. And that's the North Star. In Western culture, we wish upon a star because the stars represent all the illuminating and enchanting. Hold on, y'all. The stars represent all that is illuminating and enchanting. They symbolize aspiration, illumination, inspiration, imagination, and wonder. Native people use the stars to find their way in the night. The North Star was often used as a kind of a compass to make sure one was going in the right direction. The North Star symbolizes direction and guidance. It is guiding light for those who can't find their way. It is one of the brightest stars in the constellation. The sacred landscape wants you to know, just as the North Star is a beacon for travelers in the dark of the night, you are a beacon for others. It is time to step into your light and take your leadership role. You are a teacher, a steward, a guardian, and a healer, a true leader. Own your gifts. Come into the light. Don't hold back. Let the world see your light. The greatest leaders are those who know how to serve and act as stepping stones for others to reach their dreams. If you have been hiding in the background, it is time to break out and become the light for others. Through this, your star shines brighter. And your last card is fulfillment. Aladdin peach tree. The peach tree blossoms early, and because of this, it often symbolizes spring and the renewal of life. It also the Chinese symbol of a happy marriage and fertility. In traditions, it stands for immortality. Ripe peaches also portend fertility. Lord, I can't see this. And fluidity and great fulfillment. It is known traditionally the peach represents happiness and riches. It honors and longevity. In the Renaissance, peaches represented the heart and love, speaking the truth from the heart. The sacred landscape wants you to know fulfillment is at hand. No matter what is occurring in your life, put your attention on what is splendid and pleasurable and luscious. Find bliss in the moment. Love fully, deeply, without hesitation. Cherish your friendships. Fill your life with people, experiences, and places that give you delight. Let go of the things that don't feel empowering and drag your energy down. You no longer need to put the needs of others ahead of yours. If you had any health issues, a ripe peach represents a return to better health. Savor your life with gusto and with grace. Experience and embrace life in all our tuitions. If you want to conceive a baby or a new project or start a new relationship, this card is an excellent omen for a great outcome. Okay, so in this first group, taking risks will lead to new beginnings. And you're going to be in some type of leadership role. Like you're going to be helping people get to where they need to go, helping them fulfill their dreams. Remember that you got love, so love is all around you. You got fulfillment, so when you do all the things that you're supposed to do, that peach represents fulfillment of your dreams. Like whatever you take risks to get, your new beginnings is coming. You're going to take risks to get that new beginning. It's going to lead to love. leadership, and fulfillment. So I got 2 extra bonus cards. So it was from the soul connection, one is from the soul connection. And the question it asks you is, what if it isn't true? That's the soul truth. What if it isn't true? The thing you are telling yourself right now, the concrete reasons why you think you don't belong, you can't do it, you won't get there, you're not enough, or it's not for you. What if it wasn't true? Today's soul action. It is time for a soul chat. Close your eyes, put your hands on your heart, and ask the wise one within you, what if it isn't true? What else might be possible? Journal your answer. What lie do I need to let go of to reach my soul's truth? That kind of goes with, it does go along with taking risks, new beginnings. You gotta take risks, and you can't have doubts in yourself, so that goes along with your cards. Dream cards. What would you need to give up in order to achieve your dream? So start to journal and ask yourself different questions to help you get to where you want to go. This was in my dream card deck, and it's a question that you ask yourself every day. It comes from this deck right here. And this deck contains 50 cards. It's designed to help you achieve your dreams. Pick a card each day to make your dreams come true. So your card for the day was, what would you need to give up in order to achieve your dream? So that was group number 1 with the jade. And we got group number 2 with the heart. And here go your first card. Inner peace is the first card for the heart group. Inner peace. And I'm going to tell y'all what that means. So we got a lily pond. So looking at it, it's like two fishes. And they're underneath water. That's what it looked like to me. And I guess that's a lily pond. Simply sitting next to a lily pond, watching the dragonflies soar overhead and looking at the luminous light lily ponds floating gently on the water while their translucent flowers open their petals to the heavens can fill with a sense of profound and everlasting peace. Lilies grow in many countries and have been given a wide range of meanings. However, one enduring image of the lily is the notation that out of the darkness and mad arises a thing of immense beauty and grace. No matter how much darkness there has been in your life, you can rise into enlightenment and profound tranquility. The sacred landscape wants you to know inner peace is your birthright. Tranquility occurs when you realize that your life is unfolding according to the divine planning. Serenity isn't something that you have to work for or search for. It already exists within you. To find this inner peace, simply simplify your life. Spend time in nature and listen to the message of your soul. True peace transcends fear and connects you instantly to the Creator. Breathe deeply and fully, knowing that all is well. Inner peace. So your second card for the heart group is patience. And it's dense fog, like a duck or something. It's going through some fog, I guess. Water represents our emotions, our feelings, our subconsciousness, and our nocturnal dreams. When the water becomes condensed as fog, we can't see clearly. Fog occurs when the air is cooled to the point of which it cannot hold all the water vapor it contains. Thus, it condenses the water vapor where it is suspended in the air as fog. We can't see what's ahead, and things that look one way in the fog will look another way in the light. However, when you can't perceive what's on the horizon in light, your imagination can surge forward and your sixth sense can be ignited. The sacred landscape wants you to know in dense fog it's best to be quiet and still. For now, don't go forward. Wait. It's hard to see what lies ahead, and things may not be as they seem. Things that seem one way may in fact be completely different. Be patient. The truth will emerge. In this state of obscured visibility, your imagination and intuition can be sparked. If you can wait long enough, your dreams and inner yearnings can come to fruition. Listen to your intuition. Pay attention to those seemingly random thoughts. Patience was your second card. The third card is change. So with that inner peace that you're going to be getting, patience comes change. Change. Dancing clouds. Look like one of them horses, and it's like a hot air balloon. Throughout time, people have looked to the heavens for signs, and in the ever-changing movement of the clouds, they have seen shapes and forms that seem to be direct messages from the Creator. Clouds are shapeshifters. Their essence is the same, but they can change from mist to rain and ice to snow to water. The transcendent nature of clouds lends the understanding that life is transitory and ever-changing. The sacred landscape wants you to know it's okay to change your mind. It's all right to change directions. You do not need to be consistent. This is the time to put the needs and expectations of others aside and listen to the beat of your own drum. You don't need to follow tradition. Create your own traditions. You are free to express yourself and let your spirit fly. Be daring. Go beyond predictable behavior. Just because something has always been done a certain way doesn't mean that it needs to continue to be done that way. You can't control the exact circumstances of your life, but you can control what meaning you give to them. Select meanings that empower you, for this is the time to be carefree, wild, and unpredictable. And your fourth card is going forward. These are some pretty cards. I like it. Like a morning going through the forest, like a path going forward. The sunrise through the trees. Going forward, that's your fourth card. Grassy hills. Grasses are one of the most abundant families of plants on earth. From the earliest days of human history, grasses have played an important role in life. We eat grasses. Oats, barley, and wheats are kind of grass. We have thatched our roofs with it, fed our animals with it, walked on it, had picnics on it, made love on it. Its matrix of roots prevents erosion. Its lush, rapid growth produces volumes of oxygen. Grasses are one of the world's most significant food sources. Grass in past times have symbolized growth and productivity. I can never speak, Lord. Hold on. Productiveness, prosperity, and new ideals and fulfillment. The sacred landscapes want you to know when you receive this card, fertility, productivity, love, health, abundance, and fulfillment are ahead of you. Things are growing and expanding in your life. Keep going forward. Sometimes it may be easy to be distracted by what's occurring around you, but this card indicates that it is important to not let anything hold you back from increasing the bounty in your life. Step up. Know that your needs will be taken care of. Your life is escalating and intensifying in the best possible way for your highest good. Your last card is action. In the heart loop, the last card is action. Storm clouds gathering. Have you ever been outdoors just before a storm? You feel energized and alive, maybe even a little high, as if your body is being fed energy and vitality from a storm. The energy in the atmosphere is holding literally the energy in the atmosphere is building, literally, and your body can feel it. Storms are necessary to replenish and refresh the land. They can feel disruptive and dangerous and can cause damage, but without storms, the planet wouldn't be renewed and replenished. When you understand the deeper energy of storms, you can embrace the energy within your body and your life. You can always be poised to take action when it is called for. The sacred landscape wants you to know a shift is coming. The time is now. Don't hesitate. Face your fears. Do it anyway. When big change is on the horizon, it's time to take action. Of course, there are times to deliberate and carefully consider your next step, but not now. Now is the time to take immediate action. Look forward with a calm and steady gaze, and then forge ahead with clarity, determination, power, and grace. Quicken your spirit by making decisions now, even if you are not 100% certain of your decision. Right now is better to make any choice that you need than none at all. So your 5 cards for the heart group was this. Inner peace, when you find that calm. Patience. Your inner peace will lead to you having patience. Patience will lead you to the change that's coming into your life. You're going to be going forward. And going forward, you got to take action. And your soul truth card was, what if it was easy? See, it all goes together. If it doesn't have to be hard, call in the universe, the stars, the angels, all the powers, find the solution. Would you take the next step if it was easy? It is time to expect ease. Call in grace and receive guidance, you are supported. Today's soul action. List 10 possible ideals for your soul current calling. Lean into ease. It's here. You just have to say yes to it. So list 10 possible ideals for your soul current calling. And your dream card deck. If you live like you live like you always live, you'll get the same as you always had. You just decide to make a change towards your dreams. Decide on what you need to change, and you will be rewarded with a new sense of achievement. So inner peace leads you to have patience. Change will come. Going forward, you're going to be going forward, and to go forward, you got to take action. So that was your reading for the heart cards. And the last one was the Tiger Eye Pendulum. And this is your first card, Transformation. It's a beautiful card. Transformation. Blue butterfly. It's no accident that the butterfly represents transformation, rebirth, and resurrection. Remarkable. When the caterpillar becomes a chrysalis, it doesn't just instantly become a butterfly. It actually dissolves into a kind of soup. In other words, it liquefies itself. And out of that emerges something completely different. It is true transformation. In some cultures, the blue butterfly are considered very good luck and even wish granters. In Native American tribes, it is believed that a wish whispered to a butterfly will be granted when it flies to the heavens. Native Americans' Shaw dance, which celebrates renewal, is derived from the butterfly dance. Also, the color blue represents a calmness, a peace, and a spiritual attunement. And the blue butterfly is thought to carry all those meanings. First card for y'all, blue butterfly. The sacred landscape wants you to know this is the time for change, reinvention, or rebirth into a new way of being. If you've been plodding along, this card suggests that you take measures to shift everything. Don't resist change. The blue color suggests a spiritual renewal or initiation. Transformation doesn't mean taking something old and remodeling it or rearranging it a few things. It means becoming something completely different or doing something completely different. Change is often uncomfortable, but it's usually for the highest good. This is a very lucky card. And drawing this card can mean that a wish may be about to come true. Transformation of blue butterfly. The second card is wisdom. Depths of the sea. The surface of the sea can be choppy and turbulent, but when we sink down into the depths or surrounding are completely different. Often there are stillness below. In other cases, the surface of the sea might be placid, yet down in the liquid blue are a myriad of creatures and a variety of seaweeds. A vast community of creatures is eating, mating, giving birth, and dying. We see on the sea's surface has very little to do with what is occurring below. The sacred landscape wants you to know things are not as they seem. Look beneath the surface in your life. For example, you might feel that you aren't making progress in a particular project, yet beneath the surface things are happening. Or you might be going through a stormy cycle. This card is letting you know that even though the surface of your life might be a bit rocky or wobbly, in a deeper place, all is well, and serenity and peace are emerging. Things that may seem challenging will later be revealed have to be beneficial. It goes along with your transformation. Know that when you start to change, everything that was is underneath that gives you the wisdom to know that it's not as bad as we feel it could be. We got to go through that transformation to get to the good part. Then you got protection. Guardian oak. So it's an oak tree in the middle of the field. In many traditions, the oak tree is associated with wisdom. Oh, look at that. That definitely connected. The oak tree, go with your wisdom card. The oak tree is associated with wisdom, strength, and protection. One of the many remarkable things about the oak is that from the smallest acorn, a powerful tree of enormous size can spring forth and live for hundreds of years. The roots of the oak go as deep into the earth as the branches reach into the sky. The oak is honored for its expanse and its nobility and its endurance. Additionally, its tendency to attract lightning confirmed in the minds of many ancients that the oak represents life force, vitality, and strength. Many cultures revered that the oak and honored it for living spirit within. They believed that there was a mystic doorway in the oak tree through which one could travel to inner worlds. Oak is one of the most compelling symbols for protection. The sacred landscape wants you to know one of the most potent signs on the sacred landscape is an ancient oak. It carries numerous meanings. You are protected. You can weather anything. Your roots go deep. You are brave. You can survive anything and stand strong. You carry the energy of a leader. You have great authority in your life, great wisdom and expanding within you, great authority in life. In other senses, this card can also mean to protect your assets. Take care to guard and protect your home, your loved ones, and yourself. So through your transformation, you get wisdom and you know that you're protected. You got illumination. Mist rising on an alpine lake. As the sun rises over the far mountains, mist began to swirl upward, illuminated by the golden radiant rays of morning light. In many traditions, mist symbolizes what is called the mystic veil, which represents an entrance point into the unseen realms in ancient and native cultures, which are associated with the mystical and magical inner dimensions. Mist of the mountains represents higher states of consciousness. The sacred landscape wants you to know the upward spiritual mist rising in the mountains suggests that those in the realm of spirit, your spirit protectors, ancestors, and guardians are close at hand, assisting you upward on your journey of illumination. They are protecting you and supporting you. Your spiritual life is expanding by leaps and bounds. Even if you can't see it, what's ahead in your spirit is close at hand. If you draw this card, trust your heart and what you feel more than what you see, what you think. You will be guided into a wondrous direction. So your spirit guides are close to you. That goes with your protection. Then you have pleasure. Luscious meadow. Meadows are usually open, sunny places where flora and fauna thrive and flourish. They are heavens as the trees surrounding the meadows are often protection and shade for the grassy areas. Traditionally, they are associated with openness, gentle, calm, relaxation. The sacred landscape wants you to know, savor your life, each and every part of it. Take pleasure in slowing down. Experience each of your senses. Taste your food with full gusto. Inhale the scents of the world around you. Enjoy the colors, textures of your life. This is truly a stop and smell the roses card. Embrace your sensuality. Move in long way. Let pleasure be your password into every intimate part of your life. Allow your life to be less about being productive and more about enjoying each moment with vigor. And radiant energy will flow through you in all directions of your life. Alright, so the last one, you're going to go through a transformation. You're getting the wisdom and protection from your angels, spirit guides. Your life is going to start to illuminate. And they want you to stop and enjoy it. Take the pleasures of life. Smell the roses. Take a long bath. Eat your food. And taste every bit of it. And your soul truth card. What do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? How does your relationship with money affect your current situation? Do you believe you are worthy? Do you believe you are capable? Do you trust money? Does money trust you? Money is an energy. It ebbs and flows. You are worthy of it, and it's your responsibility to heal your relationship with money as a part of you waking up to the whole of you and your purpose. Take a deep dive in your belief system around money. Are there any beliefs you need to upgrade to create the results you are wanting most in your life? Write out your money story. Is it time for a sacred shift? What will the next chapter of your life be? Fill in the blank. I'm grateful to money because. In your dream card you get, let your dreams shift and shape. Just like your life shapes and shifts. Every day, ask yourself, every morning I am shaping my life the way I want to be. Wow, that goes with the transformation card. So I hope that those cards were a good message from Spirit for you. I hope it helped in some type of way. Yeah, I just wanted to give y'all a message from Spirit because we be needing that guidance. I thank y'all for looking at the video, and we're going to be back with some more. I got some ideas on my mind. Do a live later. Also, I want to do some videos on some different things. Thank y'all. Love y'all. See y'all soon.